Hello everyone, even more card reveals coming in again. This time we got the last archetype of the deck build pack, Valiant Smashers. This time, it's girls. It's girl time. Actually, the last one was also girls. It's a lot of girls in this pack. Girls and skeletons, that's what this pack's all about. They're called Centurion. So, let's go. Note, Centurion is the term for a commander of a sentry, a military unit consisting of 100 legionnaires. That's true. Magical girls and mechs. That's pretty cool. Alright, so we're starting off with Centurion Primera. Level 4 light spellcaster tuner. Okay. 1600, even attack and defense. That makes it work with Gizmech, weirdly enough. Can only use the first and third effects once per turn. Alright, it's got a normal summon effect. If this card is normal or special summon, you can add a Centurion card from your deck to your hand. Except for Centurion Primera, but you cannot special summon Centurion Primera for the rest of this turn. That's a weird one. Your level 5 or higher Centurion monsters cannot be destroyed by card effects while this card is treated as a continuous trap? Oh, what the hell? Okay, so there's a lot of cards that make monster cards be treated as continuous spells. Like the Crystal Beasts, that's the classic example. Crystal Beasts are treated as continuous spells. This is having them being and I thought that was just like a formality. Like they're treated as continuous spells so you know what they're considered when certain weird interactions might come up. But otherwise it doesn't really matter. But no, apparently it does matter because these are going to be treated as continuous traps. Very strange. That's a really strange one. Uriah support? Uriah support real? During the main phase, while this card is treated as a continuous trap, quick effect, you can special summon it. That's why it has the thing that makes it not be able to special summon for the rest of the turn. So if you use that normal summon or special summon effect, you can't special summon for the rest of the turn. I guess it stops you from like activating this. I mean, it's a hard once per turn, so it doesn't. Whatever. I guess we'll keep going. Maybe it'll make sense as we read some more of these cards. Centurion Trudia. 100, 2000. Okay, so it's not going to be a. That was a light. This is a dark. Okay, so we got all sorts of types, different attributes too. This is a pyro, or types, different attributes, different types. This is a pyro. That's actually interesting. I like the ones where they're all different, except for VS. I don't I don't like that one. But whatever. You can only use the first and second. Wait, this is gonna be a good deck for those stupid floodgate cards. Ugh. You only use the first and second names once per turn. During your main phase, you can place this card you control and one Centurion monster from your hand or deck, except for Centurion Trudia, face up in your spell and trap zone as continuous traps. But you cannot special summon Centurion Trudia for the rest of the turn. During the main phase, while this card is treated as a continuous trap, you can special summon it, and then you can increase its level by 4. Okay, so that makes it a level 8. And our other guy is a level 4 tuner, so I guess we're gearing up for a level 12 synchro monster. Alright. This is interesting though. I like this effect because it does this. It's like the whole special summon thing, but it makes them as continuous traps, and then you gotta find a way to special summon it. But Primera can just special summon itself when it's a continuous trap, and then you get the effect, and then you can't special summon it again for the rest of the turn, so you can't just like do that over and over again. Unless you don't use the search effect. Alright, here's the one we already saw the art for. Centurion Emmet the 6. Yes, that's 6. Alright, a level 8 to Earth Machine. 2000 attack, 3000 defense. Only use the first and second effects of this card's name each once per turn. During your opponent's turn, this card is in your hand or graveyard. Quick effect, you can target one Centurion monster you control, except for Centurion Emmet the 5th or 6th. Place it face up in your spell trap zone as a continuous trap, and if you do, special summon this card. Ooh, okay, pretty cool. During the main phase, if this card is treated as a continuous trap, you can special summon it. Okay, cool. So this can also be brought out by Centurion Trudia, then you can special summon it, and then you can you know, do things. If you already have Primera out for some reason, you can synchro with it. Because this one only gets the level increase when it's special summoned as a continuous trap. Oh shit, here we go. Level 12 light machine synchro effect monster. Okay, so the mechs are just all gonna be machine types. So far we only have 2 girls. I wonder if that's going to stay the case or if it might change. All right, 3,500 attack, 2,000 defense, generic materials. You only use the first and third effect of this card's name, this card's anime once per turn. Sorry, there's a little typo there. Minor spelling mistake. I win. If this card is special summon, you can draw 1 card. Cool. Then destroy 1 face-up monster your opponent controls with the highest attack. Cool. This seems like a good card to use to go into Bishbalk. Your monster with 2,000 or less attack cannot be destroyed in battle. Okay, that's all of these. And this one had an effect that protects the other one. Level 5 or higher Centurion monsters cannot destroy a card effect, while this is treated as a continuous trap. Oh, okay, so it's weak to back row removal at that point. During each end phase, you can place 1 non-synchro Centurion monster from your hand or grave face up in your spell trap zone as a continuous trap. Ooh. I like what this deck building pack is doing with the design space. All of the cards so far have been actually really cool as far as like new design choices for cards. However, I'm not sold on this archetype yet. This seems a little there's like some stuff here, but oh, they got a field spell, so that'll certainly help. You'll use the second and third effects of this card's name once per turn. Cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects while you control a Centurion monster card. Oh, okay. During your main phase, if this card was activated this turn, that's such a weird effect. You can send 1 card from your hand to the graveyard, place 1 Centurion monster from your deck face up in your spell trap zone. So you can go and grab her and then special summon her. Alright. If a monster is special summoned, you can immediately after this effect resolve synchro summon using materials you control, including a Centurion monster. Huh. So like a quick synchro, and Centurion Emmet to 6 can summon itself from hand or graveyard on your opponent's turn. Like literally there's no requirement. It's just like in response to your opponent's doing anything, you can quick synchro into Centurion Legadia. This card is called Stand-Up Centurion, by the way. I don't know. This is not nearly as powerful as some of the other field spells we've been looking at. I mean, a quick synchro is really nice, and it does pop a card when it gets summoned, and you draw a card too, which means you can draw into another hand trap. Maybe. That's like a... maybe. I got a quick play spell. That also seems pretty good. You can use the first and second once per turn. Place 1 Centurion monster from your hand or graveyard face up in your spell trap zone as a continuous trap. Okay, I feel like we've got plenty of ways to do that at this point. The Centurion synchro monster is special summoned to the field while this card is in your graveyard. You can banish this card, then target 1 Centurion monster in your graveyard, place it face up in your spell trap zone as a continuous trap. Okay. That doesn't actually seem... I guess you play it. I'm sure you play it, but it doesn't seem as good as I was hoping. Centurion Phalanx. You'll use the first and second once per turn, and only once that turn. You'll use one of the effects. Okay. You can target 1 face-up monster card in the field, banish it, any monster card. So that means your opponent's. And if you do, special summon it to its owner's field during the standby phase of the next turn. Okay, so it does the... yeah, it's doing that, you know, banish and then return it. Actually, it's special summoning it instead of returning it. So that would like trigger activations. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target 1 Centurion synchro monster in your graveyard, special summon it, and if you do, it loses 1,500 attack. Okay, so this can get the big synchro boss out of the grave and back on the field, but it makes it less big. It makes it a 2,000 attack monster? Wait, that makes it not able to be destroyed by battle. I mean, who cares? It's just, who gives a shit? It's battle. Nobody cares. Okay, whatever. Oh, okay. It doesn't have. I was literally coming back to check this. If this card is special summoned, you can draw a card and then destroy a card. So the good effect of the trap is that you can banish this card, bring it back, and have it draw and then destroy a face-up monster again. That's cool. Okay, that's why you would do this, I guess. You can use this to dodge a removal, and then bring it back and pop a card and draw a card again. Truth Centurion. Counter trap. Oh, okay. A counter trap is a good sign. Only activate one card with its card's name per turn. When a spell trap or monster effect is activated, send one monster card from your spell trap zone to the graveyard to negate the activation. If you do, destroy that card. Okay. Wow. That seems really easy to accomplish. Okay, easily accessible counter trap. Well, easily accessible I say, but Centurion card. Okay, yes, you can search it off of Primera. So Primera can search the trap cards and the spell cards too. That's very interesting. Oh, we got some reprints announced. Magic Planter and Gravity Collapse. I get it. Magic Planter especially, because Magic Planter is like, you know, take continuous traps and then draw cards. I don't think that's particularly good in this deck, if I'm being honest. Like, I know you're doing continuous trap things, but they want to be used as continuous traps. I would rather get the negate. Oh man, these are hard to place. For me, I am having trouble placing them, because I think they're running on a different axis than we're typically used to. They're certainly better than Crystal Beast. I was comparing them to Crystal Beast earlier, but they're certainly better than that, I think. So I think with all three of the deck building packs revealed now, I think it's time to like just analyze what they're kind of going for. I think these are in line with what we've seen in deck building packs in the past, which is the three archetypes that are in the deck building packs are like vaguely playable, but what's really going to make the difference is the support they receive in the following set, or the set after that. The same, like, you know, Pearly, look at Pearly. Pearly was vaguely playable, got a powerful card in the next set. That card got banned, but then, or not banned, they got some hits that made them hard to play, and then they got more support in the following set, and they're playable again. So that's just kind of the thing. That's just kind of the thing with deck building packs. You can look at Drytron, you can look at Sky Striker, and then on the flip side, you can look at Transcendosaurus. You can look at I can't even remember what was in the deck building pack that Drytron or Sartic. Yeah. Some of the cards get crazy support that puts them into the meta, and some of them just get nothing. I think the Labyrinth Runic one is probably one of the better ones, but you can look at the Valiants and see, and even, you know, Labyrinth wasn't like really good until it started getting support, and I mean, Runic was pretty good without getting much support, but it, you know, it still got support. But that's like the general trend with these deck building packs. So I guess what I'm saying is that it's hard to judge these, because I know there's going to be a couple of support cards in like literally sets that come like a one set after, you know, that are going to make these significantly different. What I'll say for now though is that this one looks interesting. It has potential. I like the counter trap. I like Primera and Trudia. Emmet is fine. Centurion Legatia is a pretty funny one. I like the quick synchro here. The quick effect spell, the quick play spell could be better, I think. Phalanx is interesting, I think, with the way it interacts with the synchro card. But it also could be used as just like removal, and I think that's interesting. Is it a normal trap card? Okay, so you can just play this in Labyrinth. Oh. Is this even like worth playing? This is probably like the 20th best normal trap card to play in Labyrinth, right? But it is a card you could play in Labyrinth, I suppose. And then the counter trap, like I said, very good for the archetype. But yeah, hard to say what this is gonna do. Like I said, because what we're looking at, we're gonna have to like see what comes after this, but promising. And same with Valmonica and the other one. Memento. I didn't memento it. That one I think less so than the other two, if I'm being honest. I think Valmonica has a home in a splashable way, especially if it gets good support later. This deck has a home on its own, especially if it gets good support later. Potentially, I think this has potential on its own even. And Memento is gonna be kind of a gimmicky kind of thing. I don't know about that one. But yeah. So that's the deck building pack. All right, we've got everything now. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hey there. Thanks for watching another video. Why don't you give it a like, share it around, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell for notifications. You know, the YouTube stuff. You can also follow me on Twitch and Twitter for more content. I got content plenty for ya. You can also support the channel by giving me money. You have a Patreon. If you join the Patreon, you can show up in the credits over here. I would really appreciate that. You could also use my TCG Player affiliate link to get any single, sealed product, or accessories you want, all to supporting the channel at the same time. That's all for this one, and I'll see you in the next one. Be kind to yourselves, be kind to others, and have a wonderful rest of whatever time it is for you. Bye now!